Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of our very special entrepreneurship episode. I'm your host, Pilar Lee, and our next guest, I'm so excited for this one, y'all, is the amazing, talented, incredible Amara, straight out of IYA, y'all. Oh my gosh, Amara!
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming on today.
Of course.
For those of y'all at home, Amara's gonna be talking to us about startups today.
Yeah.
So some people might not truly understand what they are, how they operate. So can you talk to us about the ones that you're a part of and, you know, your roles within them?
Yeah, no, of course. So basically a startup is an early stage company. And so basically I'm working with 2 right now. So the first one I've been working with since I was a freshman in college. Yeah, and one of the reasons that I think it's so important that I noted that is because it can be super hard to get an internship when you're a freshman because of course like you want you to have like so much experience, but it's like how do you get experience if you're a freshman in college?
Yeah, you're just starting out.
You're just starting out. So I was like, whoa, I could work at a startup. So there's this one that I've been working with and it's called X in a Box, and you might know them because they're on Khan Academy and they like were the people who created Pixar in a Box and Imagineering in the Box, which
come on.
Right? No, they ate like 2 in a row. And basically those are basically like educational modules that walk students through how to make movies and how to like kind of bridging math and science. Like if you guys are familiar with Imagineering, it's like part of Disney and they blend art and engineering, which is super incredible. And then the second one that I'm with is called Caraway, and it's a women's health app for college age students that provides them with medical, reproductive, and mental care.
So these startups are all about coming up with solutions. So what are the specific issues that they're targeting?
Yeah, so for X in a Box, which is the educational one, I think the specific issue that we wanted to target was a lack of education for low-income students, which is something that has always been super important to me, especially when I was doing research when I was in high school about like getting into colleges and all like the different privileges that go into that. If you're in a low-income neighborhood, you might not have access to SAT prep, and that obviously affects what kind of colleges you get into. And so the idea behind X in a Box is a lot of our work is largely virtual, and so students wherever you live, whatever your race, color, ethnicity, income status, you're able to get a solid education through our program. And then for Caraway, which is the health app, I think this kind of was birthed out of COVID because a lot of people realized during that time that it can actually be super tricky to get access to healthcare. I'm sure you guys remember at USC waiting in line at Engelman to like get an appointment, right, for anything was impossible. So yeah, our app is 24/7, so it's like you could just log on whenever and be like, yo, my arm hurts, why does my arm hurt? And they'll be like, oh, because of this.
Okay, I know I need that because I've run into a few issues where it's just like no appointments are available and like, can you let me change the day? And they're like, no.
Yeah, no.
That's amazing. So kind of how have you seen a blend or even a mesh with, you know, what you're learning in IY or even the skills that you've been learning with what you're doing in these roles? Oh yeah,
for sure. I think what IYA really taught me most specifically is how to be super adaptive to whatever I'm working on. So especially when you're working at startups, like because there's such a small team, you're not like, oh, I'm only a web developer, oh, I'm only a designer or like a business person. It's like you kind of got to do everything.
Come on, multi-hyphenate.
Right.
Jack of all trades. We love it. We love it.
Don't hype me
up. Girl, hype her up. Y'all be better hyping her up.
Right. So my boss would be like, yo, Amara, you need to design this by tomorrow. And if I don't know how to use Adobe Creative Cloud, like I'm gonna YouTube that and figure out how to do it, right?
Come on.
Right. Yeah, so that's definitely the number one thing that I've learned.
That's amazing. So you touched on this a little bit, but can you tell us your personal story and what got you into this realm?
Yeah, into social entrepreneurship in general. Yeah, I would definitely say that ever since I was like super little, I've always been interested in so many different random things, or what I thought was random, like, oh, art and filmmaking, and then like design, and then business. And then I realized through social entrepreneurship, like you can do a through line and kind of touch on all of those points while still like kind of bringing value to people and, you know, changing people's lives in different ways. Like, oh, it's as important for a woman to get healthcare as it is for a young student to be able to study how to become a filmmaker. So yeah, I think through that space, you're able to tackle a whole bunch of different issues.
Oh my gosh, I love that you're just really helping to create various opportunities for so many different subsects of like marginalized people. That's incredible. So can you please tell our viewers at home, what are the ways that they can support and get involved with these 2 amazing startups?
Yeah, of course. So X in a Box is story experiential on Instagram. If anyone has any little siblings, they can join our so basically we have this like, we have this program where people can come on, sign up, up and get to speak with like Pixar artists and learn filmmaking and movie making and storyboarding through them. So I mean, if anyone has students K through 12, they should definitely go on that.
Can I just pretend to be one?
Hey,
I'm a little kid.
Right, I got you right now. I got you. I'll sign you right up. And then for Caraway Health, we actually have a free trial for any women or anybody assigned female at birth. They can get a free trial through December, and that's Caraway Health on Instagram and on the App Store.
Well, that's amazing. And I know something that goes along with startups is pitching.
Hey,
so Amara, we're going to play a little game right now.
Let's go.
So the way this game works, Sophie's going to hand me a box. And okay, so for those of y'all at home, one side has a list of majors, so it could be, you know, or like schools like Marshall, Annenberg, you know, all the mix. And then the other side is a type of business.
Okay.
So we're gonna have 30 seconds to come up with an elevator pitch. So I'm gonna let you go first, choose one major, and then
you're helping me out with these
one
pitches?
business.
Ooh.
You know, let's see.
Okay, we got comms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Com what?
Corner store.
Corner store. Okay, I
what do we
got.
think? Okay.
Ooh, the Ivy Young Academy.
Ooh, do we need an
so
explanation?
That's like, yeah, wait, walk us through. Yeah, since you're the pro, let's see.
Okay, ready? The Ivy Young Academy sits at the intersection of arts, technology, and the business of innovation, so that students can learn how not only to communicate through these three disciplines, but how to innovate within them.
Oh, come on. And then I have an IYA food truck. Oh, I feel like that's kind of easy. We're literally flipped. Except, you know, I'm journo, not com.
Oh.
But you know, it works. It works.
Communication.
Okay, so Sophie's gonna time us and then judge us. Sophie, let us know when our time begins.
Okay.
To think. Okay.
Who's going first?
We'll let guests go first.
Okay.
You know, we'll go out with a bang.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You ready?
Done.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hold your time up.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so if I were an IYA food truck.
Okay, if I was a comm major, what would I need?
Let's see. It's gonna be very tech. You might even have to eat the nuts and bolts of everything.
Okay, comms. I know a lot of people also do outside jobs. A lot of my friends are like models. They are working, comms models, Anna Baddies.
Okay,
right?
let's see. So y'all be creating things. So there has to be some type of build your own within this. I'm giving away ideas. Okay, Amara, it is time for your pitch. So pitch to the viewers and our lovely, lovely producer.
Okay. All right, everybody. When you think communications, what do you think? You think journalism, you think creativity, you think understanding the world around you. So what's better than a quarter store that allows you to do all of that at once? Not only could you go in and buy bread and buy food and trinkets, you could also learn about the world around you because the store would have coffee from Colombia. The store would have popcorn from whatever country popcorn is from. And basically it would be all about connecting the world through food and other objects.
Okay.
Right.
Things were said.
Right.
Now,
Let's hear this one.
So, do you find yourself a creative, someone who wants to know about everything, taste everything, but you're like, oh my gosh, how does a French fry work with a bowl of ramen? Well, here at the IYA Food Truck, we find a way to blend all the flavors together through business, technology, and cuisine.
Ooh,
here at this beautiful, beautiful, amazing truck, we have various stations that tell you about the different flavor palettes that exist in all the food items, so then you're able to combine them and pair it with a beautiful, beautiful mix. Who knew that chocolate went so well with hamburgers? When you add in a coffee from Colombia that you got at the Com's Corner store over there.
Stop.
So yeah, that's how the food truck will work. It's called the Ivy and Young Truck. IYT.
Very innovative. Wow.
Eats.
Wow.
Eats. Yeah.
Amazing.
So, Sophie, whose fish did you like more? Mine has the knowledge of food flavors and how they work together.
Right.
Did you know that those went together? I bet you didn't until you
think about
ate at this
the worldliness that will be
guess what?
the Com's Corner store.
But the thing is, we source from our local vendors at the Com's Corner store.
Oh, wow.
So the thing is, we're using them and making it better because it wasn't good and worked together until we used it.
You see, you talking more is making me lean more towards Amara.
Yo! Let's go!
Wait, so then I technically had the better pitch though, because my pitch was getting you picked.
Yeah.
Whatever wins, you know.
You know?
I do love your tie-ins.
Yeah.
From IYA to IYT.
Wow.
Yeah,
that was.
because I had the better title. She had.
You ate that.
She just used the 2 words.
I was allowing the comms majors to communicate what they would want to me for their title, what it would be. So.
Well, it's fine. We're fine because Amara, you are just such an amazing guest. So thank you so much for
my
coming
goodness.
and sitting down
Thank you
and
for having me.
playing this game with me. I suggest everyone do this. It's a good little exercise if you ever need to work on pitching for, you know, various startups, various classes. Play this game with your friends. You might be better than us. I wouldn't be surprised if you were.
Yeah.
But that's okay because that is the end of our episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Y'all, what I absolutely love about this school, there's so many amazing opportunities to be an entrepreneur, whether it's through the clubs that you make or find out about, or even startups that you also find out about. You yourself can be an entrepreneur. So we will see y'all next week. Thank you so much for sitting down on the couch.